This sensitization roadwalk, holding through the streets of Yoro Local Government Council of Taraba State and terminating at the palace of the Chief of Mumuye, is to mark 16 days of activism against gender-based violence and to reawaken the call on the need to stop the growing trend of gender-based violence in the area. Regrettably, here in the community, gender-based violence is shrouded in a culture of silence as culprits are made to pay some money or provide goats as punishment for violating women or girls.
Based on our finding, we can say that it's like 2 in every 10 families. So that is what we have gotten. And you know that we are just working in only 8 communities. So imagine when you are able to have that analysis across the communities. So now that we have secured the buy-in of the traditional council, so it means that with this, he having his buy-in, he can talk to the other Royal Highness in Zinc, and we can have a law that is not only situated in the project state, but in the kingdom, Mumuye Kingdom in general.
Here in Yoro, I think one of the drivers is the cultural practices, which people consider as a norm to violate, especially a girl child. And of course, as has been said at the palace today, we felt some of these cultural practices with modernization, with evidence, some of them have become obsolete, and we need to shy away from them.
The Chief of Mumuye, in his remarks, admits that issues of gender-based violence is on the increase in his community, but laments the attitude of parents in his attempts to name and shame culprits, even as he calls for the implementation of the law against gender-based violence in Taraba State.
We are all aware of the issue of gender-based violence in our community. Government needs to abolish some of the harmful cultural practices which make women and girls valuable to gender-based violence.
Governor Kefas, represented by the council chairperson of Yoro local government, says gender-based violence perpetrators have no hiding place in the state and urged residents to promote timely reporting and justice for survivors.
As leaders and stakeholders, we must be clear and united in our resolve. GBV has no place in our society and must not intolerance in any form in Yoro local government.
With presence in Yoro and Gaska local councils, the 2 organizations are dishing out the sum of 3.5 million naira as a revolving grant to empower girls and women to be self-reliant, as well as train them as advocates of change on best ways of identifying and reporting cases of gender-based violence to relevant authorities.